Scriptures about financial debt and freedom. Debt is a financial situation where someone borrows money in order to make a purchase in the present because they cannot currently afford it without assistance. The money has to be paid back later to the lender, usually with interest or additional cost added to the total borrowed. The choice to take on debt can have positive and negative ramifications in an individual's life. Modern life puts people in a place where many feel they must take on debt, but the Bible cautions people about this. Debt means an individual is not free to make all their decisions autonomously because they owe money to someone else. It also means people have difficulty saving, and much of their money is not their own while they pay off the debt. While biblically, there is no overt ban of taking on debt, it is discouraged so the believer can make decisions based on God's will and not on owing another person money. When it comes to owing other people money, the Bible does not condone it and often warns people about going into debt. Debt is not something to jump into carelessly. Be cautious about going into debt. If possible, avoid it altogether. Christians should take seriously the idea of avoiding debt whenever possible. If a credit card is not necessary, do not apply for one. It is becoming increasingly easy to pursue affordable higher education through trade school, certificate programs, and online degrees, meaning that taking out a student loan is not always the smart decision. When faced with a situation where it seems necessary to take out a loan, pray about it and seek peace and guidance from the Lord. Ultimately, the money Christians have belongs to God, and going to Him for guidance about how to use it will serve them best. Following the wisdom from the Proverbs to live modestly and within the income with which God is blessing an individual will go far to avoid financial difficulties. These are key Bible verses that address how to morally handle one's debt. Psalm 37:21, "The wicked borrow and do not repay, but the righteous give generously." Romans 13:8, "Pay to all what is owed to them, taxes to whom taxes are owed, revenue to whom revenue is owed, respect to whom respect is owed, honor to whom honor is owed." Proverbs 22:26-27, "Be not one of those who give pledged, who put up security for debts. If you have nothing with which to pay, why should your bed be taken from under you?" Proverbs 22:7, "The rich rules over the poor, and the borrower is the slave of the lender." Matthew 6:24, "No one can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or he will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and money." Proverbs 11:15, "Whoever puts up security for a stranger will surely suffer harm, but he who hates striking hands in pledge is secure." Luke 12:59, "I tell you, you will never get out until you have paid the very last penny." Ecclesiastes 5:10, "He who loves money will not be satisfied with money, nor he who loves wealth with his income. This also is vanity." Proverbs 17:18, "One who lacks sense gives a pledge and puts up security in the presence of his neighbor." Proverbs 13:22, "Let no debt remain outstanding, except the continuing debt to love one another, for he who loves his fellowman has fulfilled the law." Proverbs 13:22. "A good man leaves." Proverbs 22:26-27 says, "Don't be one of those who enter agreements, who put up security for loans. If you have nothing with which to pay, even your bed will be taken from under you." Proverbs 22:7, "The rich rule over the poor, and the borrower is a slave to the lender." Until you are debt-free, you will be enslaved to your past mistakes. You can move forward in God's grace, but the consequences of your actions will follow you until the debts are paid in full. So if you like to watch and listen to Bible scripture online, and you are passionate about the Bible, you are in the right place. It's best to subscribe with the notification bell so you don't miss out on new videos.